Warning, Hebrews Toys Reviews is not intended for children. It is for adult collectors and the people over the age of 18.
Hello, everybody. Hebrew77 here, and I was just looking over some things and talking about some stuff, and I was wondering. I have a question. With all the recent revamps of Ghostbusters, Masters of the Universe Origins, G.I. Joe, where the heck are we going to get the Thundercats? Where are the Thundercats in all of this? For that matter, where is Thundercats, Silverhawks? I mean, we know we've got Transformers, G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, as I mentioned, and Real Ghostbusters, and a few more I haven't mentioned. But where is the Thundercats? Do you guys remember the Thundercats? We had some pretty cool toys come out of the 80s, and Thundercats was one of those toys. Cats is nowhere to be seen. I mean, you had all the cool action figures like Panthro, Chitara, Lino, Tigra, Jaga, Lynxo, and a whole lot of others I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, and of course Snarf. Who could forget Snarf? He's like the opposite. Like he's like the what's the word I'm looking for? He's the matchup for Orko. Like on He-Man's side, you had He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Tila, and Orko. And on Thundercat's side, that would have been Lino, Chitara, Panthro, and of course, Snarf. Panthro was the inventor, he was the mechanic, he was the machine man, and he was the driver of the Thunder Tank. What a cool toy that Thunder Tank was. And if you've seen my review on the Two Cats Lair, where I actually talk about Thundercats, then you know my fondness of Thundercats. I grew up with these things. These things are awesome. I have all of the toys. I have all of the new stuff, which that's another thing is we got a bunch of good toys back in the early 2000s. Here, I'm going to look up when that series came out. There was a new Thundercats series. Let's see what year. Oh, God. No. Let's see. What? So there's this, which was supposed to come out in 2019. Thank God it didn't. Oh my gosh. Look, this is freaking horrible. Why? Why? I mean, why? Really? This is some straight up fucking bullshit. I mean, the art style and all that is fine for like the Amazing Gumball and what was that other show with the politically correct stuff going on? I forget. But anyway, We had a series, I think it was in 2003 of Thundercats. Hold on, I got some pictures here. For goodness sakes, we had this series, which came out in 2011, which was okay, I guess, if you ignore the complete crap that came out during it. I mean, I was all for it. I was waiting for it. I was like, all right, this is going to be good. We're getting a new series. We're getting new toys, everything. And I did buy some of the toys, but then we got this guy as Lino. This freaking guy right here. This is your Lino. This is your new hero, guys. Everyone else looked fairly decent. In fact, it was almost up to par with the 2002 He-Man series that we got. 2000X He-Man series, I should say. So, we've had that. We've had the revamp of Thundercats. We're supposed to get Thundercats War. Thank God we didn't, like I said. But then after that, what happened? You know, it just totally disappeared. Thundercats War looked like a crossover between the new She-Ra and gosh, what was that other cartoon? I can't even think of it now. Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh man, why can't I think of it? The star with the star kid and the tall woman with the star in her chest. God, I ought to be more professional than this. Dang it. I guess it was because I was trying to block it out of my mind so much because the horrible, horrible artwork that went behind it, I just didn't watch it. And I know that that show has a huge following, and there's a bunch of fans out there, including the Nostalgia Critic, who talk about it so highly. It's like, dude, I understand why you're talking about Adventure Time so highly, but this other cartoon is crap. I'm sorry, but it's crap. Look at the animation. It's like the new She-Ra that came out a couple years ago. It's just garbage. Freaking garbage. Why do we get garbage, by the way, time after time? And by the way, speaking of revamps, why, you know, G.I. Joe, why can't Hasbro handle its own properties so well? I mean, they did good with Transformers, and that's because they've been doing Transformers since the beginning of Transformers. They've never stopped doing Transformers. So obviously they're going to do good with that property. But now getting back to Thundercats, it was in the hands of LJN, and then it was in the hands of Hasbro. I think that if Mattel got a hold of this property, it'd be so much better. We would see so much. Actually, didn't Mattel? Yes, Mattel had a hold of the property. That's right. Duh. Jeremy, thank. Because they did the Thundercats Classics line. We got Thundercats Classics line, and that line was amazing. So why don't we have the repro or the revamp of Thundercats? Where's Thundercats Origins? Where's that toy line going to come out? I want to get my hands on a Lynx or a Jatara. I have a Jatara. I want to get my hands on a Jaga in mint condition, still in the package. I want to get my hands on the new Cat's Lair. You know what I mean? Like, I only have the tiny Cat's Lair with the gate, the little tiny miniature Cat's Lair for your little tiny figures and maybe G.I. Joes. Well, that's not going to cut it for me, dang it. I'm not going to get on eBay on the aftermarket and get a Cat's Lair for $1,000. I'm sorry, but I don't have $1,000 to spend. I got an electric bill to pay. You know, come on. Sheesh. And my channel's not such a big channel. Even my other channel, which has 568 subs, ain't paying the bills, pal. And I ain't getting freebies over there like Pixel Dan. You know what I'm saying? So, come on. Come out with Thundercats already. What are you waiting for? We love Thundercats. You know, I'd love to see Thundercats. I would love to see Silverhawks. But you know why that's not happening? Because it's not marketable. But I would love to see just have them come out. Don't have them be like this big, giant, deluxe things that don't match up with all your other figures. Just come back out with them, just like you did with Ghostbusters. Or you could change them up a little bit like they did with Masters of the Universe. I'm not so happy with Masters of the Universe Origins to begin with. Don't get me started. Why couldn't they come out with the other figures, remodes, like they did? Gosh, how long ago was the 25th anniversary or the 30th anniversary of He-Man? That's been a long time ago when we got those figures. What the heck, people? Come on. Now, I will say I didn't want to get figures with the rubber bands in their legs, but at the same time, I would have loved to have gotten something close to Masters Universe figures like we had when we were kids. What is up with He-Man's face and Prince Adam's face? They just look horrible. Skeletor's face. Why can't you guys get faces right? Good Lord. Anyway, come out with Thundercats. And they've been talking about a Thundercats movie since 2000 and God, I don't know how long. Actually, I've been thinking about a Thundercats movie since 1990s. When are we going to get our Thundercats movie? Never. I mean, it's been stuck in limbo. It's been passed around the Fox. It hit Warner Brothers. I think it's been in Warner Brothers production for freaking years, decades, if that. Same thing with the Masters of the Universe movie. I'm just saying. I think Hasbro was the last people to give us the Thundercat toys. And I got a few of those toys. I got the Thunder Tank. I got Lino. I got Panthro. I think I have the Thunder Kittens, or at least one of them. And I gotta tell you, gosh darn, as much as I like I kind of like the Thunder Tank, but the rest of that stuff sucks. You know, I think Mattel now has their hands on the property because they're the ones that did the Thundercats Classics lines. Between Hasbro and Mattel, one of you guys needs to step it up and give us our Thundercats. I mean, come on, for crying out loud. I mean, look what you did with the real Ghostbusters, Hasbro. You darn jerks. Steven Universe was the one I was trying to think of in the earlier recordings. Yeah, if you give us that Steven Universe type shit, I am done with you, Cartoon Network or Netflix or whatever the hell your name is. Don't you give us Steven Universe meets Thundercats. We want our Rankin Bass, damn it. You sons of bitches. Just saying. Hey, Hasbro owns him. Well, god dang it, man. You gave us the best Kenner. The only thing Hasbro's done good so far is they've given us the best Kenner reproduction of real Ghostbusters. So with that being said, if you do own Thundercats, what's that? Mattel owns Thundercats? You think Mattel owns Mattel, if you own Thundercats, give us Thundercat Origins. Why not? Shoot. You've done decent work on He-Man Origins. I mean, Masters of the Universe Origins. Get on it. Just don't make Lionel's face all fucked up like you did with He-Man. And I'm okay with that. Also, we had sort of a revamp of Thundercats back in, I don't know, 2018 or 2019 with, what's the name of that company? I did a review on them not too long ago. But anyway, get on that. Make us some Thundercat toys, and I'll be happy. For everyone here at the Hebrews Toy Reviews, this has been Hebrew77. I went on a bit of a rant. This video kind of went nowhere. But please check it out. Subscribe, give us some thumbs up if you haven't already. And give us our Thundercats. We demand it. Even he does. See him up there in the corner? Meow. You know, Thundercats need to be on the loose. You know, Thundercats need to be on the move. And it's not going to happen if people don't get behind this project and step up and give us what we demand, what we want. All right. So, yeah, do all that stuff. Subscribe, give it thumbs up. Or a thumbs down if you hated the video. Either way, this is Hebrew77 saying, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. See ya.